welcome back to First Down with Donte, post Super Bowl show. My voice is still raspy from the game. I was screaming so loud. It was amazing to be there. I think I'm still in shock that the Broncos won. Like my girlfriend that I was her guest for the Super Bowl. She's like, "Aren't you excited?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't believe it's real because I've been obsessed with the Broncos for so long, and I've been wanting them to win the Super Bowl, and they've been so close playoffs, and then they're one and done, and then lost to the Seahawks, and that was heartbreaking. And I'm on the Broncos app all year long. I know all the players. I'm just so obsessed. They make me so happy. I love the Broncos. It's one of my favorite things in the whole entire world, that and my dogs and my company, House of Squirrels. But you guys, this is so cool. So I went to the game. I was there like 48 hours, went in Saturday night. But at the game, they had two trucks, one for the Panthers and one for the Broncos, and they were giving out, towels to, woo, like this. So I wore this Manning t-shirt to the game, so this is my good luck t-shirt, and I got these orange beads there. But look, this towel, I got two of them. So I have a new towel. Super Bowl 50 Broncos country. Woo! I'm so excited. I got two of them, but I asked for two. I was sort of embarrassed, but the girl, she gave me two, and because I'm giving one to my brother who has season tickets and lives in Denver. So that's for my brother. So I'm so excited. I got those two towels, you guys. And the game was amazing. You guys, here's the ticket. I couldn't show you guys before because people counterfeit them. But here's my Super Bowl ticket. Just so you guys know, these tickets, when you left the game, there were guys standing out there that wanted to buy this off of me. I mean, they were offering $30, $20, $30 to $40. Tons of guys. And I said, well, why do you want the ticket? And he said, it's a collector's item. So I'm going to keep mine. I was like, God, if I need $30, then I'm a sad person. Well, actually, I could always use $30. But the face value on this ticket is $1,500. I didn't pay for it. Remember, I was a guest of someone's. But anyways, this is a collector's item. I'm so excited. I wish I could have gotten Peyton Manning's autograph. But anyways, I have this. And then Saturday night, I went to the NFL Honors, and here's what these tickets look like. And so that was really fun. Now, I thought I was going to get lots of autographs, but I raced from the airport to the hotel, changed into a dress, blah, 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 raced to the NFL Honors where I had to wait in a taxi line, and then there was so much traffic. But I got there, I walked the red carpet, I saw Steve Young, he was like 5 feet in front of me. They were going, doors are closing, because it was a live show. So I got to watch the show. It was fun. Conan O'Brien was really funny. But after the show, I left a little early because I didn't want to have to battle getting an Uber or a taxi with like thousands of people, or I don't know how many people were there. But so I left early, and I saw the actress Taraji Henson or something. I don't know. She was right there. But the person I saw Eric Berry walking out. I was right next to him. But I wanted to get a selfie with him, but I was too shy. And his speech made me cry, by the way. So I didn't, but I saw Eric Berry. Anyways, I missed the whole red carpet and the cocktail reception because planes, trains, and automobiles trying to get there. But anyways, it was still fun. So going back to the Super Bowl, this is the other thing. I got to go to the tailgate party, and here's my credentials. Tailgate on the 50. This was amazing. You guys, I have to tell you, San Francisco did such a great job. So here are my credentials, what it looks like. San Francisco did such a great job. There was no traffic. We got right into the stadium. I was in an NFL Friends and Family bus. They had high security, so just like you go to a regular game. But the great thing is that they had FBI agents dressed in full fatigues, which I'm going to put up a couple. I'm going to put up some pictures later on the show, and you guys can see them. But military, Homeland Security, Humvees, tanks, snipers, sheriffs, army guys, as you go up the escalators into the stadium, like full on military, like Navy SEAL looking dudes. Then when I was in my seat, I looked up because I know where to look, and I saw snipers everywhere up on the rafters. So it was crazy. This is the world we live in. It was so scary. But I felt protected. I didn't feel vulnerable because I just knew that they would do a great job at all that. So the game was amazing. The other thing is I got this, they gave this away, the Super Bowl 50 bag. So I'm going to give this away to one of you guys, one of my fans. I don't know whoever retweets my YouTube, this show the most will get this. So here's the Super Bowl 50 bag I'm going to give away to a fan. And also I bought this. I bought the Broncos one for me. But you guys, my girlfriend who got to be down on the field because she works for the NFL, she gave me all this confetti from the field. Look at this. They're shaped like trophies. This is Super Bowl Broncos confetti. So I have a whole bunch like this much. Ah! Oh my God, I don't want to lose it. So whoever wins the bag, I'll put 2 pieces of confetti in there. And I thought I dropped one. But this is, a lot of people like to keep this. I think what I'm going to do is get it framed and frame all this stuff into a great picture frame. My NFL honors, my ticket, and I keep all this stuff safe. And my confetti from the ground, I'm going to like put it all into like a picture frame and have it. So it was an amazing time. See, the thing is, the girl I was with, I don't think she thinks I was having a good time because I was stressed out. Because if you guys know, when I watch the Broncos game, I have to watch it alone at my house because I'm stressed out. I can't be around people. You know, I'm superstitious. I have all this stuff going on in my head. But, so my friend Heidi's probably like, what's wrong? I want you to be happy. I'm like, I am happy, but she doesn't understand that I'm so obsessed with the Broncos. I love them so much that I'm like tense. So I'm very tense during the game. So I feel bad. So look at all that confetti. Isn't that cool, you guys? This is from the Broncos Super Bowl 50. So just so you guys know, whoever retweets and makes my favorite comments and whatever comment I like the best, I'm going to choose a random fan to win this and a couple pieces of confetti from the Super Bowl. Also, so that I want to share all this stuff with you guys. And then my girlfriend is so amazing. So you see all these posters behind me? So on the front, see I have, that's Brandon Marshall. And then this one is actually CJ Anderson on the other side. And on one side is a Super Bowl 58. But look at this one. My girlfriend gave me 3 of these posters. They're $500. They're not even posters. They're prints. They're worth $500 each. Look at this one of Peyton Manning. See, you guys? But here's the funny thing, you guys. My brother, Chris, he thinks he's getting this Peyton Manning. I said no. He goes, oh, so when you come out to Denver, make sure you bring the Peyton Manning print. I'm like, yeah, right. Because he has a total man cave. He thinks he's getting this. I told him you can choose between CJ Anderson and Brandon Marshall. But he thinks I'm giving it. I'm keeping Peyton Manning. It's not your friend. She's my friend. So, anyways, guys, how cool is this? You can't tell, but this is like thick. So excited. I gotta tell you guys a couple great stories that I found out. So before the game, you know, our defense was amazing. Excuse me. Freaking dogs are crazy. You guys, listen to this. So Bradley Roby, our cornerback of the Broncos, so Saturday, he looked up the Panthers' schedule for the players, and he showed the players the Panthers' schedule, and he showed everyone and was like, you guys, they have not faced a defense like ours all season. So I thought that was so funny that Bradley Roby actually looked up their schedule, and anyways, it's true. They hadn't faced a defense like ours. I still can't believe we held Cam Newton to 10 and their offense for 10 points. But I really think it says a lot that our season, we've grinded all year. We just grinded it out. We had adversity, which you know makes you stronger. Like I said, battle of the marathon. And they just grinded it. So we were seasoned. We could face big battles and, you know, come through. Where the Panthers just kind of blew everyone out, so they didn't really face adversity. So when the first time they faced adversity, they really didn't know how to come back from it. And I think that's how they unraveled during the Super Bowl. And, you know, as you guys watch the game, I mean, Cam Newton was frustrated. We got in his head. He was doubting himself. He didn't go for the fumble. And everyone that's a professional athlete that's now retired all said, you go for the ball. You know, you go for the ball. It's the Super Bowl. So, anyways, I'm not judging. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would have gone for the ball. But it's funny because during that play, and you watch it on slow motion, Von Miller is always thinking so smart. He actually flicks the ball out of the pile, and TJ grabbed it. He's smart. So I thought that was funny about Bradley Roby and stuff. But also, if you heard on the field, Josh Norman, the cornerback of the Panthers, loved Peyton Manning growing up, and he's a big fan. And he went up to Peyton Manning after they scored the 2-point conversion, and he asked Peyton, hey, can you send me a jersey? And Peyton's like, yeah, I'll send you a jersey. I think it's funny that Peyton, you know, he plays against these players, but they're like huge fans and in awe of him. So that was sweet. Also, Brandon Marshall, the wide receiver of the Jets, who's also a host on the Inside the NFL, my favorite show, on Showtime. And if you guys watched it, it was so great. Brandon Marshall is just amazing. If you guys didn't see, Josh Norman didn't leave the field right away. He sat on the bench and cried in his hands, and he was so upset and in shock. And I can understand that. You want to take it in, and, you know, everyone processes, you know, defeat and in a different way. But I love that Brandon Marshall went up to him and whispered in his ear, and he said to him, dude, you got to get up. Go take this in the locker room. You don't want to show people your weakness. You know, go ahead, but get up. And he had to actually get him up and push him out. And I just thought that was so great of Brandon to, like, you know, like Brandon says, we're in a fraternity. We got to help each other out. Just to, like, give, you know, he's a very young player, and Brandon's been in the league 11 years, and Josh is, like, second year in the league. So Brandon was just being brotherly and just says, Josh, you got to take this in the locker room. I thought that was awesome. But what a game. God, I mean, it's amazing all these stats that we did. The Broncos surrendered in the playoffs, you guys. This is amazing. The Broncos surrendered 16, 18, and 10 points in playoff wins over the number 4 Steelers, the number 3 Patriots, and number 1 Panthers, scoring offenses in the league during the regular season. The Broncos had 14 sacks in those 3 games, and Roethlisberger, Brady, and Newton combined for 1. And, I mean, it's just amazing. Anytime a team that holds Pittsburgh to 16 points, New England to 18, and Carolina to 10, are all big-time offenses, have to be considered one of the best defenses in the league. Also, we hit Cam Newton, we hit Cam Newton 19 times. That's crazy. He's only been hit 6. Oh, crazy. The game was amazing. It was really surreal. It's different. It's weird. It's different when you watch it on TV and then on the stadium, but it was so fun. I happened to be on the Broncos side and everyone was cheering. So I'm going to put up some pictures right now so you guys can, I'll put up a few pictures right now and you guys can see some of my favorite pictures from the game. She expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, and the bullets catching her teeth. Life goes on, it gets so heavy, the wheel breaks the butterfly, every tear a waterfall. In the night, the stormy night, she closed her eyes. In the night, the stormy night, away she flies. A dream of those are some of my favorite pictures in the game. It was amazing to be there. Anyways, we don't know what's going to happen with Peyton Manning. If he's going to retire, I think he is. And to close out the show, I thought this was really fitting and just shows you how many players have respect Peyton Manning and how he's influenced the game of football, how you play quarterback, and you know, he'll be forever a legend. There's a great letter that Russell Wilson wrote Peyton Manning on the Players Tribune, and he wrote from Russell Wilson, quarterback of the Seahawks. From all the wins to the few tough losses, from the 71,000 yards to all the touchdowns to the few interceptions, from all the meetings to all the hard practices to all the film to all the blood, sweat, and tears. From all the Pro Bowls to the handful of MVPs to the 2 Lombardi trophies, from all the teammates to all the opponents to all the fans. From the blue and white to the blue and orange, Sheriff. If this is it, there's one moment I won't forget. 10th grade, Louisiana, at your quarterback camp. You inspired the kid in the green shirt. You inspired me to work hard, to be disciplined, to be respectful, to take notes. You inspired me to love the process, to love the sweat, to love the tears. But most of all, you inspired me to love the game. But thanks, Peyton. If this is it, thanks. Oh, I just love that letter by Russell Wilson. Well done. Well done, Russell Wilson. So to end that note, Peyton, I'm so happy for you that you got to go off on the best rodeo, on the biggest stage in the 50th Super Bowl and win your championship and put all the doubters and haters to rest. Because all I do is hear crickets on Twitter when everyone was hating on the Broncos and no one had you winning any of the games in the playoffs or the Super Bowl. So if this is your last ride, thank you for having me fall more in love with the game. And when things have been gloomy in my life, thank you for being there and playing for the Broncos and having that glimmer of light and happiness in my life, which I love. And I wish you all the best as you ride off into the sunset. And I speak for everyone in Broncos country, thank you. Thank you for respecting the game, and thank you for playing your heart out and bringing home the Lombardi Trophy to Denver. So you guys, that's it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the show on the off season. I will be filming through the whole season because there's lots of stuff to report on the draft and the Broncos. So probably more Broncos centered. But I just want to let you guys thank you everyone for watching through the whole season and supporting me. I love doing this. So hopefully the Inside the NFL hires me as a correspondent one day. And you guys remember, like what Coldplay said in the message at halftime, believe in love, spread kindness, be kind to one another, and do one act of kindness a day. Bye guys, kisses.